But all right, kicking off Tower of God. Where do we leave off? It's been a couple of weeks since I read. Last thing I remember, genuinely, I was scrolling through the chapter, but genuinely without scrolling, the only thing I really remembered was Bomb shooting the arrow and teleporting all of the beasts, all of the animals outside of the aquarium. It's really the only thing I remembered. But scrolling through the chapter, I was like, oh yeah. It's the whole plan that Kun set up. In a week we're gonna have like this competition between Gaston and Traumeré, and how things are like falling into Gaston's hands and everything's going according to program and we're setting things up, yada yada yada, all that good stuff. So let's just hop in and let's see what the next 3 chapters have in store for us. I got 3. 160. All right, Kirin, did you receive word about the situation? It appears that Garuro escaped successfully with the Irregular and his team. I know. He's already done his part simply by making it off the battleship. We can eliminate Garuro and the rest now. Who's he talking to? I wonder who he's talking to. Okay. A game of chess? That son of Kun. He disturbed our plans with that unexpected proposal. Excuse me. By the way, have you managed to track down Robadon? Robadon is somebody's grandparents. I don't remember. He's one of the what's his face. I can't remember their names. He's at the same thing as Fights. Same thing as Fights. Forgot what they were called. Yes, sir, as expected. He's where the insider from Boutta said he was. Insider from Boutta. Do we know about that? Is it who we think it is? Insider from Boutta. I've already sent out a detached force, so there shouldn't be any major issues. We have him within our grasp anyway. Tell the detached force not to let their guard down. Robadon isn't an easy opponent. Yes, sir. I'll let them know. Good. Now let's get started. I'll see you soon. Okay. Every panel that Kirin is in, it's always, he looks cool in it. I want to get more from him. We're heading for destruction. It's a rumble. Conflict. 44th floor of the tower. Middle area. All right, our Dugong submarine is coming through. We're here. We were originally supposed to escape and meet up with our companions, but I didn't expect things to go so wrong. I can't believe Kirin betrayed me. I don't know. I think Kirin might have been loyal to Trom. On another note, that was truly impressive. That power of his. You'd almost think he's a god. Interesting. Although I don't believe that, of course. Okay. Inside the submarine. I understand that you don't want to wake up because you're too ashamed to face us. But I know you're awake, Mother. Lilial is really worried about you. So stop pretending to be asleep and get up. Faking? When I heard from our family and first found out about the snakes, I realized that they might be my father. It also explained why you always seem to prefer Lilial even though she and I are twins. Okay? But that doesn't make me sad or depressed. I'm going to use this fate of mine to my advantage. Look at me, trying to take advantage of my miserable fate. I really do take after you, don't I, Mother? This is an interesting little one-sided conversation that she's having with her mom. I wonder how she really feels about the Serpent Master. Did she really just use him? Like I genuinely wonder. And I wonder why she loved, I almost want to say loved Lilio more. But what was it about her going back to the Serpent Master to get more, to make sure that Lilio had abilities that made her favor her a little more? Maybe because she was born normal and not with the ability from the Serpent Master. If she doesn't like the Serpent Master, is it something like that? Maybe, I don't know. I can't. I've been off the last couple of days with trying to think. I don't know. Let's continue. Cut up them apples. She's out. Yo. Kun Aguero Agnes. How's your mother? Is she awake? Gee, how nice of you to ask. You don't need to act like you care for the sake of politeness. Excuse me. You're curious about Maria, aren't you? I'd like to know what she's up to be precise. But would you like me to tell you? Are you serious? In the upcoming war, if you defend my family to the very end, then I'll tell you. When was this? When was this? A couple of streams ago, I want to say during conversation, we brought up Maria. I don't know if I brought it up or if one of y'all brought it up, but someone brought up Maria and maybe his interest or something. I don't even remember what we were talking about, but I do remember that she was brought up. The fact that it's been how many chapters since she was last named? I don't think we've heard her name uttered in hundreds of chapters. A couple hundred. That's how long since Name Hunt Station. That's a long time. That's what chapter are we on? This is 577. What, 200 plus chapters ago? 200 plus? That's a long time, man. That's crazy. Okay. All right. I don't think we should put too much stock into the mind of a woman who slept with a horde of snakes. You are right. You know what? You're right. You're right. I don't want to think about the logistics of that, but you are right. All right, let's continue. So hang in there. If you really don't want to wait, your friend and I can plan your funeral together. All right. That is getting saved. 1000%. That is getting saved. That's great. Screw you. That's getting saved. Without a shadow of a doubt. Oh boy. Alright, let me say this really fast. My bad. This arc has had some funny panels. Some funny panels. Sorry. I'm sorry. You know, it's like the worst feeling when you feel something just like if you're wearing shorts, it's just something's crawling on you, can swipe it away. When you're wearing pants and you feel something crawling on your leg, it's like something got under my pants leg. All right. My bad. Okay, let's continue. In that case, you leave me no choice. Good luck. All right, just walking off. Lilio, what is it? Shilio, there's an emergency. What's going on? Why is she screaming, come here right now? What are you screaming for? I was wondering what was going on. The Grey Wolf branch leader summoned the Slayer candidate? That's right. Considering what happened in the name hunt and the fact that the branch leader can't stand us, I got a notification that's something important. Yeah. I was wondering what was going on. The Grey Wolf branch leader summoned the Slayer candidate? That's right. Considering what happened in the name hunt and the fact that the branch leader can't stand us, we need to know what the two of them are talking about. Who's the Grey Wolf branch leader again? I don't remember. But why? He's still a branch leader, after all. What in the world would he want with a mere regular? Please! Please! Okay. Am I seeing this right? He's bowing before Bomb? A branch leader is bowing to a regular? The reason why our branch has this opportunity to earn back the family leader's trust is because you were chosen by him. The branch leader must have been informed of the relationship between you and my daughter. Huh? The reason why our branch has this opportunity to earn back the family leader's trust is because you were chosen by him. The branch leader must have been informed of the relationship between you and my daughter. Please, I'm begging you, at least for the sake of atoning for Elaine's sins. I was going to guess it was her dad because of the hair. Pledge your allegiance to the family leader. And would you happen to be interested in Elaine? If so, would you marry her and join our branch? Bomb's like, Bomb's like, what's happening? Yeah. It'd be a good move. It's the thing. It's not crazy. Is it crazy? I would say it's crazy. Bomb has no chemistry with any female character. Like romantic chemistry. The closest thing that we got to chemistry between Bomb and a female was when he pulled up on Endorsi like 20 or something chapters ago. Whenever he did the like relax thing, that's the closest thing. And even that wasn't really romantic. It wasn't romantic. It was just him telling her to relax. It's the only thing I can think of. Right? That's genuinely the only thing I can think of. According to CU a few years ago, that Bomb's love interest is coming soon. How would people feel with all of these all these characters that were introduced into the series that he has no chemistry and Bomb's love interest just pops up, right? It's just like his love interest just pops up in like an arc or something, like 10 years into the series. You know how this goes. If you make the love interest a mystery, then you can maximize on the fandom's nonsense. That's true. That's why every shonen MC has a harem. Yep. You're right. You are right about that. You are right about that. All right, let me continue. I knew he was up to something when he agreed to monitor us. So much for the Grey Wolf's dignity. Okay. I can't believe he's trying to use his daughter to build up his branch again. What do you got? Never mind. Lift your head. No matter what you say, I'm not joining Lopobia. But you and Elaine are friends. Can't you help my daughter and fix her past mistakes and receive the family leader's approval once more? She may be my daughter, but I can't forgive her for what she did. I'd kick him in the nuts. You forgive her. Right now. She was there for 1,000 years. I'm kicking him in the nuts. Kicking him dead in the nuts. Yeah, come beg. I'm kicking him in the nuts. I have to. right in the nuts. Yep. It's like like, what do you mean? You did all this. You're the reason why she was stuck there, kicking you in the nuts. Get out of my face. Did you see that? He lifted his head as soon as the regular told him to. This is so embarrassing. What a disgrace to our family. Give my shameful daughter a chance to atone for her mistakes. There's nothing shameful about Elaine. What? I understand why you might be upset as her father, because she was deceived and she failed the family leader's test. But in my eyes, Elaine doesn't have anything to be ashamed about. Can we get her back in the story? I'm sure she's already happy without needing to atone for anything. What? Happy? Oh, kick him in the nuts. Put them in. How can you say something so selfish? After Elaine fell into that trap and tried to run away with that boy, our branch was devastated, and I lost my title as the branch leader. Our branch was subject of criticism for ages. Most of the branch members either ran away or were recruited by other branches. I didn't know you could do that. We were almost eradicated, I tell you. Honestly, I don't give a damn. That girl is an immoral harlot who abandoned her branch. She doesn't deserve to be my daughter. This guy's pissing me off. What? Can we set him up so we could curb stomp him? Someone get his head. If I were guaranteed to receive the family leader's forgiveness, I would kill her right now to atone for what she did. What? Watch your mouth. Yeah. Watch your mouth. Like, you better relax. You better relax. You better chill out. Watch your mouth. What was that? Elaine spent a long time in the name hunt to make up for her mistake. She gave up her own freedom and sacrificed herself to hurt others. And yet all she ever wanted was your well-being. And what did you do? Woo! You did nothing but blame her. Woo! You little... I'd do more than just grip him up. He deserves way more than just to get gripped up. Maybe you've had so many children over the years that you don't feel much attachment to them anymore. And maybe that's why you think it's okay to say horrible things like you wish you could kill your own child because they disappointed you. But your children only have one father for their whole life. Look at his face. I want him to hit him so bad. You're the only father Elaine ever had. You gave birth to her. You brought her into this world. He's going off. Talk, Bomb. You should have protected her at all costs. That's what it means to be a real parent. Dog. He was spitting. He was spitting. Coming from a boy. He does. He does. Coming from a boy that grew up in a cave. He's spitting. Man. He is spitting. All right, Bomb. All right. Why is he getting so angry over someone else's business? I don't understand him. A real parent. There's no such thing in the 10 great families. It's crazy. That's crazy. Just how the paneling and where everything is placed. Where you have them, Lilio and Shilio, who are looking at him, bow to Bomb, listen to Bomb, and then have Bomb just go off on him for what he did with his daughter, and then like kind of look on confused and not understanding. And then for her to be like, I don't know what it means to like a real parent. What the hell is he talking about? And then the next panel is the Serpent Master, who we know actually cares about these girls. Or not, he cared about one of them because he only thought there was one. I would assume he'd care for both of them. Unlike maybe her, Lily and Shilio's parents actually did. Especially Shilio, because of Lilio's preferred treatment by Laura. So it's like she just was hung out to dry. It's like, give the creepy snake monster a chance. You might have a parental figure. Let me continue. Laura, talk to me just for a minute. Fine. But only if you do me a favor. What are you going to ask him to do? Because every time you make stipulations with him, it's always like terrible decisions that ends up hurting him. What do you want him to do now? Let go of me. All right. I was trying to be nice because the family leader has taken an interest in you. But you've forgotten your place, regular. If I'm Bomb, I'm gonna be like, don't let me dog walk you. Right? Don't let me actually get mad. Pretend I never came here. Elaine is no longer my daughter. I don't expect anything from her anymore. I'll be keeping a very close watch on you all. Kick him in his nuts. Don't even think about trying anything suspicious until we reach our destination. Oh my, what a sight that was. I've never seen a branch leader grovel like that. Bro, she be talking hot. She be talking hots, man. Are you that desperate to make the family leader like you again? I hate to break it to you, but you're simply not strong enough. Princesses, that's enough. Wait a minute. Come to think of it, the family leader dislikes these two even more than me now. Enough. Enough what? At first, I was annoyed to be assigned the tiresome task of watching over them. But I just realized what a great opportunity this is. This guy. I can get rid of those two irritating vixens without anyone finding out. What is wrong with even if they went missing right now? What's your problem? You're so weird. It's like no one would criticize me for it. They do know that princess title doesn't mean much as they think it does, especially as regulars. Right? They don't have a name. This is where early in season 2, whenever we are introduced to the whole princesses and how like the princess title gets them popularity and they show up somewhere and everyone's flocking around them. Like that was all cool when we were just like climbing the tower, right? When there wasn't a motive and there wasn't purpose behind getting to the top and meeting these individuals, these powerful individuals. So it's like we show up at the workshop battle and everyone's like, oh, the princess, all this stuff. It's like now it's like we haven't had anything, to me anyways, there hasn't been anything that has been buzzworthy that we've as the reader have gotten any like attention. Like the only news buzzworthy things that we've seen all relates to like Bomb. A regular passed the rankers test, or the regular beat a ranker in a ranker test, something like that. We've gotten stuff like that, or we've gotten the tournament, like the marriage tournament for Bomb, or so. Like we gotten that stuff. We've heard no buzz about the princesses really. Like nothing has been major that caused our team that's off doing their own thing to be like, hey, what's going on? So these two, piece of work. I don't know. It's such a weird thing. I've tried to wrap my mind around it. It's like they're not really even princesses until right. It's like they have to become rankers, then they get a weapon. Then it's once they get one of the 13 months, then it's like they're in business. Then they're in business. Then they can start making a name for themselves. But what I try to wrap my head around is how individuals in the Lopobia family operate and their mindsets and what they're told to do and what they decide to do. Exactly. I get Bomb talking that way because Bomb, he's an irregular, and plus Bomb don't care anyway. That's how he talks. But these two dum-dums, it's like the similar thing where it's just like Traumare can like make, he probably has the ability to just render you just null and void, just delete you. That's how strong he is. And you talk hots to him. I don't be getting that. But then it's like Traumare told you to do this. But then you get here and then they made you mad. So now you've told yourself, I can get rid of these people. And nobody would care and nobody would know. Except for Traumare. Right? Except for Traumare, who told you to go here and do this and only this. But now you've convinced yourself that you can do this and get away with it. It's like you didn't just just see that there was a traitor amongst all of y'all that none of y'all knew about and then got exposed. It's just like, why do you guys try to do this? Why do you all of them? The Lopobia family is weird. They are weird. They always doing something. And they think they're going to get somewhere and then it doesn't go their way. I don't know. Lopobia family is weird. Bunch of weirdos. All right, let me continue. Dude, I'm only halfway through the freaking chapter. I'll wait for the right time and kill them before we arrive. This is what's been hinted at in other families. Yeah, everyone's in a rat race. Yeah, it's just like, goodness gracious. It's like damn families. That was very suspicious. Boutta family's battleship. What? Chess? Kun-san guessed it. Kun-san suggested that the two family leaders settle their differences with a game of chess. The battle's probably going to take place you know where. Dude, if my text messages ever took a word and split it at the end of the bubble and continued it at the next line, I would hate that. I would hate it. That bastard from the Kun family has balls of steel. This guy's on hots. What a load of BS. This isn't some kind of board game club. Does he really think a war can be resolved so easily? I kind of said the same thing, you know. This is just like him. He seems to have found his own way out of this war. Considering the powerful forces surrounding him, it might not be such a bad idea. Don't laugh at him too much. Get off my screen, ugly. Well, I guess it doesn't matter either way. After all his struggling, he'll realize in the end, the rupture has already begun. And until it devours everything in this tower, you don't let him, what? You didn't let him finish the sentence. Middle area, line of defense near Lopobia's battleship. This is Gate of Babylon popping up. There's no way to stop it. Oh, never mind. These are huge. What the heck? There are signs of multiple warps occurring up ahead. Oh, way. It's like the Boutta army's ID number? Army's ID number. It's where did I get like from? It's the Boutta army's ID number. Those are floating carriers. They look like dreidels or spinning tops. Now this looks cool. Dog, this thing right here, this looks sick. There's so many different versions. You have that version, then this version, then that one. You got this one's the same as that one. This thing is cool looking though. All right, those are floating carriers from Popodal's army. What's going on? How did they warp without using a gate? I'm not sure. I've never seen that type of floating carrier before. This looks like a goblet. Never mind. Dude, this thing looks sick. What the hell is it? Whining? Oh. Dude, that thing looks so sick. It's so bright. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Dude, what is this? Like, this thing... Because nothing else looks like it. Everything else looks completely different. This thing's, like, unique. Lord Traumeré, Popodal's fleet appears to have begun attacking our battleship's defenses. But the fleet warped here without using a gate. So that means Gaston sent them here himself because, see, I wasn't wrong, right? Whenever I was looking at this, when I was like, oh, his Gate of Babylon showed up. Because this is the same color portal that he used whenever he summoned the weapons against, when he was fighting against Trom a chapter or two ago. So that means Gaston sent them there himself. Or that's true, or he got some tech that nobody knows about. Which would be huge. Which would be really huge. Displays his new tech, destroys all of the Lopobia fleet. Yeah, okay. Read this again. Lord Traumeré. Popodal's fleet appears to have begun attacking our battleship's defenses. But the fleet warped here without using a gate. Without a gate? And, yes, sir. And our forces have been wiped out by some kind of massive light attack. Light? That's a Shinsu black. What? Could it be a Shinsu black hole spear? It's like, no, right? No, that can't be. I'll go check it out. What? Who's this? The debut was a success. Congrats. That's Traumeré showing up himself. That was a cool entrance. That was a cool entrance. Is this the same? Is he using the same thing? Drip is so trash. Is this the same thing that Urek did? Is it the same thing? Is it something different? It's like if you're gonna wear the skirt thing, so it is spatial distortion. Okay. If you're gonna wear the skirt thing, commit. Don't wear the pants. If you're gonna wear the pants, don't wear the skirt thing. It's like if he just take the pants off, this would be fine. Or take this skirt thing off and just wear the pants. I don't know. The king is here. Uh-oh. For real? Get out of there. You're screwed. I don't think so. The family leader himself is here. It would be a shame to just leave. I'm gonna fight him. You're such a tough guy. That's super brave of you. Oh my gosh. Attack! What the hell just happened? Is it releasing like the light attack again? Whoa. 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 Go easy on them. I wanted to take that big floating carrier back as a sample, so don't scratch it. Whoa. This is how Boomer think we wage war nowadays. Just phone. Yep. One of Traumare's 7 animals. Lazy Elgor. So how many of the 7 animals have we seen so far? This isn't the first one. It stopped for a moment, but I sensed it faintly just now. That power was almost as strong as a Shinsu black hole sphere. Or I'm thinking, is Cobalt one of the 7 animals? What's up, Udek? Is Cobalt one of them? I don't remember. I like Cobalt. Can Cobalt come back? Is Cobalt still alive? I don't remember. I like Cobalt though. We definitely seen one. So Cobalt was one. The octopus, that big dragon, yeah, and then the silver finned eel. Okay, this makes 5. Okay, I think I saved panels of every single one of them. I think I did. That power was almost as strong as a Shinsu black hole sphere. I need to test it. Fire. Destroy its left wing as well. This thing is massive, bro. Damn. It's got that big staff too. What the heck? Who is this guy? He looks cool as heck. He looks cool. It's simple. The black on black with the, is it black? The black on black with the black shoes. He's got the white hair. He's got the white coat. It's simple. It's simple. He looks cool. It's simple. He's not doing too much. I guess we didn't bring enough troops with us. Retreat, warp. Retreat. Oh no, you don't. That looks like it looks like Gastong's ability, but maybe it isn't. Or maybe Gastong's found a way to harness his own energy or something. I don't know. Not feeling the goggles though. It's like the big futuristic shades. That's what it looks like. I need to scroll back up and take a look at them. Whatever these little lizard things, snake things, the big one got away. Considering its size, it's faster than I thought. This statement just made me think about the fact that the Death Star could light speed travel. That's terrifying. It's actually terrifying. Oh well. I'll just have to go after the smaller ships. Oh, I'm like, what's cracking? It's this, like the eel or the snake wrapping around the ship. It's going to self-destruct. And they all go boom. They all go boom. Gastong, what in the world are you up to? Kidding. Yes, Lord Traumare. Can you see where they just warped to? They didn't use a gate for the warp, so it's difficult to say for sure. But it might be possible to track their general direction since they traveled within our territory. Okay. Very well. Find and send me the location of the nearest unit of Boutta army in the direction they were going. I'm going to start hunting them down. Shall I assemble the branch leader, sir? No. I'm going myself. Okay. Kidding's like, yourself? I want to find out what those strange floating ships were. Have the branch leaders focus on locating the irregular. Make sure they find him before the showdown. As you wish, sir. I express my deepest consolation and fear for Boudda's forces 4 Pobodal's forces that have to face you in battle, my lord. He's teleporting again. Didn't Gaston say using spatial distortion could kill everyone in our area? You think he's just doing this willy-nilly because he don't care? Front line of defense of Pobodal's army. And he just pops up again. Someone's warping up ahead. From what? What? From outside the gate? Is it a friend or a foe? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's a family leader. He just teleported here. Oh my god. Oh, that's funny. This is great. Someone's warping here. Someone's warping here. Is it a friend? Is it a foe? Oh my god. That's like you see death and it's just like, oh man, it's over for me. There's no way I'm leaving here alive. See, that kind of feeling would, right? That kind of feeling would make me sick. It's a family leader. He just teleported here. You're going to regret making me leave home. See, he looks cool in this panel right here. He looks cool. He's yelling? Wow, he's yelling? Is he really that mad he had to leave home? He's yelling? Only if they mess it up, okay. Wow. So he's just unleashing all of his animals then. How many are on the screen? Definitely more than 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. The big octopus in the back, that's 5, 6, 7, 8. Ay, ay, ay. Headaches. Oh, headaches inside the submarine. I wonder if it's, I think, is that Leviathan reacting to trauma ray? That has to be that. It has to be Leviathan reacting. Inside the submarine, Raccoon and Bomb's room. That was a remarkable decision. Irregular. What a brilliant idea to release trauma ray's divine sea animals. Leviathan is talking to him. You really hit him hard. Did you sense it when you saw him? He's an irrational, unstoppable force of nature. Like that giant fish tank of his. He's not meant to exist in this world. But if you ask me, the same goes for you. Perhaps you're an irrational being who entered this tower for the sake of eliminating those other irrational beings. If you bring me the power of all 3 of Trauma Ray's water dragons, I might have a way to defeat him. All 3 of his water dragons. I'll help you. Let's pierce Trauma Ray's heart together. Use my power to transform yourself. This just seems like this just feels like he's striking a deal with the devil. That's how I feel. And I guess the enemy of my enemy is my friend, I guess? Huh? I don't know. That just... Even though the tower itself chooses to let in a regular in, seems they're not meant to stay for long. If this dialogue is anything to go by. So them being here for thousands and thousands and thousands of years is not by design. Let's continue. I got more chapters I could do. That's the great thing about this. I don't have to sit here and wonder about stuff. I got 2 more chapters. Dude, it took an hour to get through 1 chapter. Freaking babbling. Feels like it took an hour. How long have we been live? 49 minutes. It took a minute. All right, let's continue. 161. All right, so you're saying Boutta still hasn't sent us the location of the arena? No, not yet. Boutta is trying to assign someone to watch us just like Lopobia. This is their destination. It's a small station run by the Boutta family. They want their supervisor to board the submarine here. How? They'll probably tell us the exact location of the arena afterwards. Damn it. We'll have both Lopobia and Boutta watching us. There's no running away now. I'm not sure where you were thinking of running away with Bomb, but forget it. Let's anchor the submarine here for now, stock up on supplies, and then get going again. I checked, we're short on daily necessities. We didn't expect this many people to board the submarine. Okay. All right. We're stopping here? Then once the submarine is anchored, I'll find some way to make the two princesses leave and get rid of them without the others noticing. Is he an idiot? In what world is the princesses going to get off the ship and not get back on the ship and no one ask where they are? Let's continue. When Elaine lost her spot as one of Jihad's princesses, I remember who was happiest at that outcome. Was it Laura? Laura. I can't wait to see the look of despair on your face as you behold your two dead daughters. He's so like comically evil right now. It's hilarious to me. I like Bomb's coat right here. His hoodie coat, jacket coat. Oh, hoodie jacket. Damn it. 44th floor of the tower in the middle area. Boutta family station. I guess. All right. Dugong submarine coming in. I see our destination. I'll go obtain permission for us to dock. By the way, did we receive any information about the person from the Boutta family coming on board? Not really. Just that they'd be waiting at dock number 2. It's probably going to be redacted, right? Or that dude with the thing on his forehead that's been talking to her. Maybe? I don't know. But she's at the other place. Maybe they sent her over. I don't know. What else? Between the book and the pen, they said it's the one with the pen. My bad. So it's going to be Tiara. I'm a Muppet. Dude, Mate didn't get no pants. Mate got no pants? What's going on? Why didn't anyone give him some clothes? They said it's the one with the pen. You're not that unlucky. Thank you. I'm so glad. Kun, Bomb. I need to discuss something with you. Can we talk in private? Huh? In Doshi's room in the submarine. What? El Baba? Yeah, we got into a bit of an argument. In Doshi's room. In Dorsey's room. There was something suspicious about the way he looked at Shilio and Lilio. Are you surprised they can't stand each other? Just think about the name hunt incident. But who cares what happens to those two jerks? So that's one person that wouldn't care. Maybe we're going somewhere with this. Why did you come to my room to discuss this? This is the only place we could talk in private since you're the only person who insisted on having your own room. Don't you think it would be strange not to give one of Jihad's princesses a private room? And you realize this place is already overflowing with Jihad's princesses, right? One who is in greater standing. One who's still placating that she has two of the 13 months. Anyway, I think we should keep an eye on El Baba. He won't do anything while we're on the submarine, at least. True, although it could be a problem if the three of them get out at the station. Ugh, I can't stand this. Why do we have to watch them? Were you not listening to me? Just let them fight each other to death. To the death. Bomb. But they're like sisters to you and Dorsey. This kid can go from talking spicy to being damn near a demon to killing people, and then in the same breath damn near be like, what do you mean? It's not like I didn't know you guys fought before. But they're like your sisters. What do you mean? Sisters? They're my enemies, not sisters. We're no more than competitors. But in Dorsey, the two of them, they're trying to team up with you to earn their freedom. Is that what you were going to say? That's even more of a problem. What? You're too nice to them. That's the real problem. But I haven't really done anything for them. Besides, they're like your family. She just said they're not my sisters, they're competitors. He's like, but they're your family. What's wrong with being nice to them? If you still don't get it, figure it out yourself, you dummy. Pop. Pop them then. Oh, this kid. Get out. Toss out. Door slam. First El Baba, now in Dorsey. Why doesn't anyone seem to value their own family? Bomb. This time I think you're going to have to find the answer to that problem within yourself. Although it could be somewhat amusing if he never figures it out. This boy's crazy. Bomb is strictly as intelligent as the plot needs him to be. Bomb is truly as dense as yes, he is. I really haven't done anything. It's dumb stuff like this that'll make me like a character, where it doesn't make sense as to why his character is acting this way, but it'll make me like you, or it'll make me hate you. It just depends on what standing I'm on. I like Bomb. Something like this is stupid, but it'll make me like him more. Just because it's dumb, it makes me laugh. That's it. Aye. Conflict 2. All right, who's getting off the ship? My bad. Excuse me. All right, Bomb. I hate to break it to you, but I'm getting off the submarine here. You got to go back. You have to go back. I can't get involved in a war among the families right now. Besides, now that I've seen and confirmed that what do you mean? Besides, now that I've seen you and confirmed that the Black March is safe, it's time for me to go. It doesn't want to come with me, so I'll let you keep it for now. So he actually has it, he just doesn't use it? What? Why didn't we get a chance to see it? We haven't seen the Black March literally since the last station. Dude, it's been what? We're on 161. It's been almost 200 chapters since we've seen the Black March. Just let us see it. Just let us see it. I just want to see it. We're sitting here. I'm thinking the damn sword is still inside of him because we never seen it pop back out of him after he stuck it inside of him. It's actually... Okay. All right. All I need to do is just show me his inventory. Just let me see it sitting there. I don't know. All right. He doesn't want let people know you already gave it to him. That's true. That's true. I get it. Man. That's why I know that's why she has the replica. I get it. But at least show me. Show us. I just want to see it. All right. Don't lose it or let anyone else find out, Bomb. Otherwise, it'll be my neck on the line. Don't worry, Yuri. I'll take good care of it. Get ready. We're almost there. Boutta supervisors at the rendezvous point. Hi there. Huh? That voice? It's been so long. What's that freak doing here? What's that freak doing here? She's the Boutta family supervisor? It's like I now that we know that she's the supervisor, it makes sense. She was already with us in the first place. Riz game said -100. You see her slide that arm around him. You dress so innocently, but you're really a stalker at heart. You know that? You're practically hell-bent on taking Bomb with you. Why were you assigned to watch the submarine? What about you? What are you still doing with them? You're the one who deserted your position to come and meet that boy. You better go before Jihad's forces find out. Otherwise, you might be arrested for treason. And as the supervisor, I've agreed not to lay a finger on Bomb. Hey, I just had a good idea. Jihad's forces might forgive me for leaving without permission if I bring them your head. Where'd you get that from? Don't you know how much Jihad's forces and Bouta's family hate each other at the moment? That's true. That's true. That's true. Hey, calm down, you two. Hey! If that's what you want, then why don't we fight right here? Yuri, don't cause any more trouble. Bomb, would you mind staying out of this? We're trying to have a little argument here. This woman is dangerous. Stay back for a minute. It's like, now, no. It's okay. And look at him. You just, okay. All right. Okay. Bomb, I think we should get out of here. I have a very bad feeling about those two turtles. What is this? What do we eat? Dog, she's ridiculous, bro. So who heated the food up, Laura? Who heated the food up? The food's half eaten. It's on the table. What are you doing? You must be sick with frustration that your children won't obey you. I understand very well how you feel. My daughter disappointed me as well. She made the biggest mistake of her life and was disqualified from becoming one of Jihad's princesses. At the time, I really resented you, but now I feel sorry for you. As a parent who's experienced the same pain, we did not need to choose this panel for this. Kids never do as they're told. But their mistakes are essentially their parents' mistakes. It's only right that we make up for the sins they've committed against the family leader. Don't you think? I actively disagree with this very much. In some cases, if a kid does something, it's the parent's fault, depending on how the parent raised that kid. But if a parent raised a child to never do something crazy, right? Like I've never raised you to go out and rob somebody. And if we don't come from a situation that will require you or make you feel pressed enough to need to rob someone to survive, if my kid just decides to go out and rob someone, that's not my fault. Especially if that's not something I fostered. If that's just something that kid decided to do, he decided to do that. But this guy's freaking weird anyways. Someone needs to kick him in the nuts. Somebody needs to. Someone needs to. All right, let me continue. The family leader has decided to give you one more chance. If you put this tracking device and step out onto the station, the Lopobia family will come for you. When your daughters notice you're gone, they'll come looking for you. Then you can return to your family with your daughters. If you go back now, the family leader will forgive you and your daughters for your sins. Man's lying through his teeth. The family leader says this is your last chance. So think carefully before you decide. Why would I listen to him when I wouldn't listen to him, especially after everything he's gone through and he's been disgraced and everything. I'm not listening to him. I tried this exact same thing with my mom once, and she straight up said, "Stop pretending to be asleep before I hit you." I've always like played fake sleep, and my mom's never messed with me, but she's always like, it'll be like that thing where I'm like, it's mad dark, and I could see like there's a light on somewhere else in the house, and now like I can see her like walk somewhere past the room and then walk back, and I'm like squinting, so it's like you don't know that my eye is open, especially because it's dark. She don't turn the light on, nothing, and I'm like looking at her, and I'm like, is she looking at me? Like, are we making eye contact? I'm like, my eye is not open that much, and she's just looking. She'll stand there and then she'll walk away. I'll be like, what the heck? Last you know I was awake. Oh man. And then I found out I snored, so I wasn't snoring. So she was looking like, is he dead or is he awake? Is he dead or is he awake? And she's trying to ascertain it. She must have been like, he's fine, and left. All right. So she gets up. I can't believe he's still trying to use his own daughter to succeed. Isn't that creepy? What the hell's wrong with the Grey Wolf Branch leader? Did you see that look in his eyes? It freaks me out. Why in the world would the Slayer candidate choose Elaine with you and me here? You don't. Never mind. Not that we intend to marry him, of course. But still, why would he be interested in Elaine? We've already discussed the possibility of marriage with her. The way he refused him outright, like that was kind of attractive. What? The way he refused him outright, like that was kind of attractive, though. Don't provoke him too much. We're the ones who need to be careful right now. What do you mean? Why? What do you mean? Why should we be careful? This girl's a drill bit. A mother. She listened to the dude? She put the bracelet on. She's leaving? It's like, girl, what the hell are you talking? Girl, what the hell are you talking about? She listened. Where'd she go? I don't think she's in the room. Oh boy. What's gotten into you two? Are you looking for your mother? Has something happened to Laura? That's so. I say these lines now. Why? The first thing, I wouldn't have mentioned mom. Like, did she disappear by any chance? He's an idiot. He just, bro, he's an idiot. Bro's a dummy. What are you doing? He didn't have to say a word. He didn't have to say anything. This guy's stupid. How did you know? I knew this would happen. Now look, they didn't need this I knew this would happen. She asked me if there was a way to go back to the family leader. I told her there wasn't. But thankfully, just in case Laura changed her mind, I put a tracking device on her. This guy. I'll bring her back for you. No, we appreciate the thought, but we'll look for her. I see. Very well. Then I'll give you the tracking device. You'll need someone to drive you. So I'll just escort the two of you to the floating carrier. The Lopobia deserves to be eradicated out of all the families first. They deserve it. They deserve it, because if they're dumb enough to believe him and he's dumb enough to say something and she was dumb enough to believe him, Laura, the whole family needs to go. All of them. Because this is ridiculous. This family sucks. Oh my gosh. There's no way. Mad. No way. All right. Endo locks. Bro, I don't understand. The Lopobia family, they suck, and their family leader has no drip. A hallway within the floating carrier near Raccoon and Bomb's room. Are you sure it's a good idea to leave Yuri alone? Don't worry, Bomb. She's way more powerful than us. We brought everything we needed, so let's just hurry back. That's exactly what I'm worried about. And I'm afraid she'll get herself arrested for causing too much trouble. Who's calling? Hey guys, here's this tracking device. That may or not also be a two-way, so I can figure out. She's the only likable Lopobia member. Garuro, kinda. I don't know Garuro. I haven't known him for that long. She's the only likable Lopobia family member that we've met. Don't like Trom. Lily and Shilio suck. Laura's freaking banging snakes. This guy sucks. All the other branch leaders suck. What was his name? It's not Sicario. What was his name? The Spider Mama's kid, where he could have looked cool, and then he had a mom complex. It's like, what's happening? What's going on? Sicarius, him. It's like he had a mom complex. It's just like, damn, man, this family sucks. All of them. You had what? Perdity, Perseus, they all got bodied mad fast. Holin's down bad, getting done, just getting destroyed. Damn. All right, let me continue. Cha's calling. We have a problem. What's wrong, Bomb? Cha just called me from the submarine. He saw Elbaba leave secretly on a floating carrier. Lilio and Shilio were with him, and Laura is missing. What? Oh boy. Kidding and her. Yeah, that's true. Kidding is cool. But Kidding is cool because he's mysterious and we know nothing about him. Last thing I want to do is get to know him, and then he sucks too. Right? I'll wait here. Go find Laura. Okay. These two girls can't be this stupid, right? Let's go. Got it. The signal is coming from somewhere nearby. She must still be on the dock. They are this stupid. Let's hurry. There's no way they're this stupid. I won't. I'll believe that they're playing him. Such fools. They're so gullible. This good lady. Number 32. Dock number 32. 32. This is the place Elbaba told me about. Now if I just wait here. So Elbaba was the laughing stock of the Lopobia family. Lowly, almost like his branch was almost eradicated. I'm trying to think. Like he wasn't in a lower standing than Laura was. Maybe because he had Bomb kidnap her. Maybe. I'm just trying to think, why would I listen to El Baba about getting in the good like, why would I listen to him about getting back into the good graces of Traumare? Like, if it was anyone else, then maybe. But him? I'm gonna listen to him of all people? I don't know. Ay, ay, ay. Now if I just wait here. Mother! Lil? Shilio? Mother, come back to the submarine. I can't. Mother! And she's gonna walk through. Open your eyes at least when you walk through. What are we looking at? Is that another ship? Is this the warp fleet? In that case, Shilio, Lilio, ride this back to the battleship. What? Go back to the battleship and ask the family leader for forgiveness. I'm sure he'll forgive us. We can't live without the family leader. Mother. I'm not saying mother again. It's too late for that. We can't take back our decision now. No, there's still time. Any mistake can be fixed. This is finally my chance to make up for my past mistake. She's got some plot on her, doesn't she? Sorry. That's the only thing I really saw. You're such a fool. When will you face the fact that you've been abandoned? El Baba? What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? They were not. I'm telling you, man. Got some plot on her, man. I'm here to capture you and your foolish daughters. What? Her hairdo's kind of cool. Kind of cool. That is cool. Poor Laura. If the family leader really wanted you, do you think he would have let you leave the submarine? When he assigned me to watch over the submarine, he never said a word about you. You were no more than a pawn that the family leader used to obtain Jihad's princesses. Oh, Baba, how dare you talk to our mother like that? Y'all all deserve to die. Y'all all are idiots. I'm just trying to teach that foolish woman a lesson for placing her trust in the family leader. The family leader doesn't even consider us human. We're just one of his many pawns. In order to get what he wants, he can use us and cast us aside whenever he likes. We're worthless to him. What the This guy freaking sucks. He's an idiot. If I've ever seen an idiot, he's an idiot. And now you're just a couple of useless pawns to him as well. Which means he wouldn't even care if you died. Oh, Baba, you mean? That's right. This was my plan to get rid of you nuisances from the start. This man had to blab his whole plan to them. He had to get it off his chest. He just had to. He could have killed all three of them if he wanted to and just waltzed back to the ship like nothing happened. Which wasn't going to be the case because Chow would have been like, what the hell are you doing? And probably punched a hole through him. The servant master's showing up. You're not about to hurt my lady, my woman, and my kids. You're not about to hurt them. Oh God. Snakes. What's going on? How did you know? Who's screaming, how did you know? He's screaming, how did you know? What are you doing here? Have you been following me? I brought them here. What? I said I brought them here, El Baba. Okay, cool. All right. I was about to be on hots if this lady believed him. Did you really think I came all the way here because I believed the family leader would take me back? I'm telling you, if she would have believed that man, I would have been like, she deserves to go. There's no way. Not from him. Not from him. What do you mean? You don't. Fucking dumb. This guy freaking sucks, yo. He's stupid. You really don't get it, do you? This is why men who don't understand women fall in the traps. It's a cold panel, I'm not gonna lie. It's a cold panel. This guy is an idiot. Basically, what this panel is saying, don't be dumb enough to get yourself lined up. He's no longer a Baba. He's Elaine's dad from now. Yeah. It's don't get lined up. This is a life lesson. Right? He's El Baba. This is a life lesson. Any guy, you can learn from this. Learn from what she's saying. You meet some girl, don't just go back with her. Don't be stupid. You don't know her. Don't just invite her over to your place. You don't know her. Don't get lined up. Don't fall into a trap. Don't. Teach its own. Don't fall into the e-girl trap. Don't do it. It might be tempting. There might be plot all over the place. They might lead you on to make you think you got a chance. Don't fall for it. It's not real. It's not real. Don't fall for it. It'll be a mistake. Your pockets will be emptier. Your heart will hurt. And she's just laughing to the bank. Don't fall for it. Don't get lined up. Don't be dumb. Use this head, not the other one. Use this head. Ay. All right, let's continue. You fool. Because idiot. A trap. So you pretended not to know what I was up to this whole time? Bro, El Baba, for real. If you had no idea that she could have done this, you deserve it. You already deserve it, but you definitely deserve it. You cunning vixen. That's not a very nice thing to say. You're the one who tried to deceive us first. Don't be rude. Do you think you can scare me with those snakes? Yes. I'm still a branch leader after all. You're no match for me. Bro, watch these snakes handle you. And we got somebody back on the ship that could dog walk you. A couple people back on the ship that could dog walk you. We got a couple people back on that ship that could dog walk you, bro. I see why Trauma Ray doesn't talk. You're right. You are right. These people suck. Granted, he's not the best himself. But just looking at them and watching them, I wouldn't talk to them either. Hell, I don't talk to my family. And they're akin to these people. An idiot. Ay. Can you imagine Trauma Ray? Trauma Ray basically made Laura sleep with the Servant Master, but can you believe him? Like, it would be hilarious if he was like, you go with him, go do that. And then she doesn't, and then his head's like, she don't got no morals. I can't believe she did it. Oh man. Sorry. I still got one. I still got one more chapter left. I'm not even done. It's like you. All right, my bad. It's funny. It's like I can't. You did it? For real? For real? Nah, you didn't just do that. I thought you would put up a fight at least. You just did it? Alright. Okay. Alright. Shilio, call the Slayer candidate and ask him to come here. What? Oh gosh. Excuse me. You have his contact information, right? You should, considering that you've even discussed marriage with him. Tell him to hurry over here. Oh, right. Of course. Neither of them knows. Neither of them knows. Anna. Oh, boy. All right. I hear that the Slayer candidate is so mighty that he even overpowered the beast in the Great Aquarium. No wonder so many high rankers follow him. It's just like, who do you think you could win this fight if all his friends were to come here? I love that. I love that she said this. Because it's like everyone's just like, he's a regular, and he has Cha, who's someone from a eon ago, damn near. Right? It's like he's got all these powerful people that are fighting for him, that look out for him, that surround him. Stop just saying he's just a regular. Stop that. Stop it. You have Yuri, who has 2 of the 13 months, who is risking treason just to see if he's alive. Think about that for a second. Like, you know that there's 2 family heads that are fighting over him. So why do you continue to just call him a regular? It's obviously something up with this dude. Why do you keep trying to downplay him? Ugh, I'm glad she said that. I'm so glad she said that. Aye. Oh my gosh, I'm glad she said that. I have a feeling that Trauma is still one of the least twisted out of all the family heads. Yeah. That you're probably right. Can't believe this. What's that Rick James quote? Just don't do shit just to do it. Okay, maybe I do. Yo, Rick James is one of the funniest people ever lived. And he wasn't trying to be funny. He's just one of the funniest people ever. If Bomb could be ranked right now, he'd probably be top 500 off influencer world. Yes. As a regular. It's crazy. Alright. You little. I've been recording everything you said on my pocket. What if I played that recording for the family leader and told him you planned this whole thing? Do you think he'd spare you? Listen, Wolf. Once word gets out about this, you'll be the one who's abandoned. You're no more than a branch leader in name, who's had even your precious gray wolf taken from you. How dare you try to deceive me, the daughter of Robadon? He beat Prime White with the power friendship, but he did. So you'd better listen to me. I won't tell the family about this, but from now on, you're going to be my mutt. Damn. See, her plot went back. No. And you'll obey no one but me, not the family or anyone else. You also wash Holland, right? First of all, You must obtain my permission before reporting to the family leader. What? Hey, no talking back. I only want to hear yes, ma'am. Wow. Wow. Bro, what's happening? Where? She's not shaped like this normally. What's going on? Like, where did the hips just come from? Is that clear, asshole? It's gotta be her Shinsu skill. Yes, ma'am. Wow, he's listening. Now, go ahead and bark. You barking? Alright, so anyone that's been with me for a while, you know I don't do well with the barking. I want to hear you howl with your tail between your legs. I don't do well with the barking. You gonna bark? He's barking. He's barking. Bum, are you sure you heard a loud noise? Yes, it came from over here. It might be Laura. Oh my, who do we have here? Huh? Laura? Oh, it's the Slayer candidate. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like Laura more than I like Lilio and Shilio. I do. This emergence of her character and not her being laid up in the bed or not talking. I'm liking this. Like, she's more tolerable than these. Well, just mainly her. Drill bit. The blonde drill bit. Oh, it's the Slayer candidate. Did you come running to see if we were in danger? You're all out of breath from running to look for my daughters? That's so sweet of you. What? No. Look at his eyes. What? No. What? No. Everything is fine now. There was a slight misunderstanding among our families, but it's all been resolved. This isn't good. Now let's go. How about we have a little tea time together? Bro, I guess she's just this curvy now. What the heck is going on? Do you see? It's wider than her chest, and her chest. What just happened? What's up with that turtle? Aren't my daughters both gorgeous? They take after me. I can't imagine how difficult it must be for you to have to choose only one of them. But I'm not gonna pick either of them. Baba isn't going to be watching you anymore. Okay? I found his weakness. And look, you see it? I found his weakness. Weakness. I'm so glad that Baba was assigned to be the supervisor. Tsuyu's assistants are turning Towergon into a harem manga. He's already been abandoned once before, so he doesn't trust the family leader. I wouldn't be surprised if he lied to the family leader about your activities. I heard you promised to protect our family and my daughters when you escape from the battleship. Could you do me a favor? A favor? Yes. Not her trying to... Yes, before we arrive at the arena, join forces with my father, Robadon. He's one of the family leader's few direct descendants. Okay. I honestly think that's what it is. He's one of the family leader's few direct descendants, as well as the founder and leader of our branch. As the daughter of one of Robadon's close descendants, I have the honor of calling myself Robadon's daughter. I know my father's gate code. There is a gate in this station. We could travel there right now if we just use the warp fleet. I don't wish victory to any family anymore. All I have is the selfish desire for my family to always be happy. My father will know how to make that come true. So please, find my father and help him. Excuse me. There's someone named Keating opposing my father from within Lopobia's army. He's the family leader's right-hand man and the true leader of the family. He has control over everything that happens in the family. Keating is the one behind this war as well. Her putting it that way lets us know how high Keating is. We know he was second. And we know that Trom's the only one, like Trom only talks to him. It makes sense that Keating would be the puppeteer for almost everything happening. Since the war began, I believe my father has been looking for a way to stop Keating and the army. The reason that my father has decided to act on his own now must be because he's found a way to stop them. If you go to Robadon, you'll find a clue about how to stop the war. I have to hurry. What is it? What is it, Bob? Why did you suddenly want to talk to us in private? I'm sorry, but there's somewhere we need to go. Hold on. Let me get to the end of this chapter. I want to talk about Laura really quick. Where? We need to find Robadon, the field commander of Lopobia's army. What? Line of defense of Pobedal's army. Damn. Going out bad. It's like, damn. Going out terrible. Damn. Eee. Ugh. First class library. What the hell? How do I pronounce the word? How do I pronounce this word? My brain isn't working. I want to say like librarian, but that's not right. Oh, it's library. Okay. I was like, I don't know how to pronounce this word. It's librarian. Okay. I was like, wait a second. First class librarian in Pobedal's armies. In Pobedal's army, advanced ranker Pobedal Nublus. Nubilus. Are these teeth surrounding him about to crunch him? Yes, it is. It's like, yes, it is. Chomp. He's got a big crocodile. I don't see that strange floating carrier over here. I'm heading over to the Pobedal army's next base. Lord Keating, is it true that you're leaving the battleship? That's right. The second in command will be taking charge of the battleship from now on. I'm going to look for the irregular. But the family leader has gone to the front. You know what that means, right? Without the family leader here, the battleship is no longer the center of the family. Tell all the branch leaders to prepare for battle. Spider Mama. She looks disgusting from this panel. In the meantime, the family leader will destroy as many of Pobedal's troops as he can. The person in a shell? Is that Holland? But no, he doesn't have a tongue anymore, right? He can't talk no more. While making his way over to the arena. It's a cool design. Who's that? We're going to use this opportunity to capture the irregular before the day of the showdown. Was that him strapping like a leash together on this thing? Yeah, right? The red rings? He looks cool, man. I'm not gonna lie. He looks really cool. He looks really cool, man. He looks really cool. Let's go. It's time to hunt. Time to hunt. This really looks really cool. All right. What I wanted to talk about Laura really quick. We know that Lilio and Shilio both had ulterior motives in all of their dealings with Bomb. We know that they were trying to manipulate him, trying to do all this. I have a plan for him, yada, yada, yada. But I don't know if all that's been thrown out the window because of Laura stepping up and kind of like putting the girls in their place. Am I supposed to just take what Laura is saying at face value, where it's just like, I only want what's best for my daughters? That's the only thing I really care about right now. And I want my family to be happy. So here's information that can basically help you and help me too. So it's not like she's really doing this for the benefit of Bomb. She's really doing it for the benefit of herself. But helping, like, giving Bomb this information is going to help her in the long run if he's successful. So like, I'm just gonna take it as there's no like nefarious ulterior motive. Like, there's a motive to why she's giving the information, but there's like nothing nefarious. Like, this information is gonna be like, yeah, I was with him the whole time, like in 20 chapters or something. It's gonna be like, oh damn, he cornered me. And it's not anything like that. It's just more so, I want my family and I want my family to be happy. Wonder where that leaves the Serpent Master, because we've never really gotten her true feelings about him. She went there, boned him, left, came back, got more from him, left, and then never told him anything. So I wonder if it's like, if she's gonna be cool with him too. Is it just gonna be the girls? Like, are the girls gonna try to buck back against her? I don't know. We got another chapter. We got another chapter. The only thing about waiting extra time, feels good to read multiple. And it's just like, I gotta try to avoid spoilers. Ooh, we got a warning. She's a good mom for the most part. Gotcha. Dude, if the anime ever gets here, I'm gonna have a whole family by then. No lie. Being honest. To get here, it's like 10 years from now. Legit, 10 years from now. I'll be in my 40s by the time the anime gets to this part. More than that, if I'm being honest. Way more than that. I might not be alive. For real, that's crazy to think about. Warning. I'm not reading that. Middle area, Boutta family. Fleet commander. Offensive fleet of the second main army. Lmao ships are all heading this way. Judging from the number of ships, it appears that they've mobilized all of their branch leaders. Gonna be another One Piece 1,000 PM episodes. Yep, 1,000 episodes. And guess what? It's been 3 years since the first season, and we only are on episode 13. It's crazy. It's been 3 years, almost 4 years. Like, this upcoming spring will be 4 years since the anime premiered, and we're only on episode 13. Never gonna finish. I'm gonna die before we catch up. Judging from the numbers of ships, it appears that they've mobilized all their branch leaders. We don't have enough troops to fend them off by ourselves. Fleet commander of the Second Fleet, high ranker, first class librarian, Boutta Rooney. They're still unconfirmed. Still unconfirmed. I'm guessing summertime. That's my guess. My guess is summer. Summer next year. Summer or fall. Shall we have the troops retreat and call for backup? No. Send the troops into battle. Arrange them in defensive formation for now. What? That's the order we received from the battleship. But it's too risky. They also mentioned that they've prepared something. So we'll have a shot at winning if we hold out long enough. Dude, that looks cool as heck. Wow. We don't even know what exactly they mean, sir. I don't trust the second in command giving orders from the battleship right now either. But the family leader chose him. We must obey him. Fleet commander. Lmoa's fleet. That thing looks cool. Kidding ship. Meeting room. They're not pulling back their troops? What are those Boutta bastards thinking? Damn. This guy's metal as hell. Frosty Bear branch leader Lopobia. Wee? That's how you say that? No, right? Yeah. We've abandoned the battleship and summoned all our branch leaders for this attack. This guy's metal. He's got the cricket mohawk, metal jaw. What if their family leader suddenly appears out of nowhere? He could possibly wipe us out single-handedly. That's the chick we seen that had the cool design. Ancient green elephant branch leader and chimera branch leader Lopobia, Tump and Rashut. So it's the green elephant branch leader and the chimera branch leader. So I'm gonna guess the chick with the wings is the chimera branch leader, and the green elephant is the guy that has green hair wearing green. After hearing all the rumors about how handsome he is, I'm dying to see him. Considering the fact that our family leader is attacking the enemy base by himself, we can't rule out that possibility. When you think about it, there's going to be a showdown between the family leaders, so isn't it pointless for us to get involved? I'd rather not be slaughtered by the family leader for nothing. Golden Carp branch leader Lopobia Zhu. Why don't we go relax on a Caribbean beach or something? Boy, this guy's on hot. Pointless. That's no way for a warrior to talk. Although I wouldn't mind a trip to the Caribbean. You sure complain a lot. I like hearing this man talk more. Hasn't it occurred to you that the only reason you're still alive is because of the family leader? You all take your good fortune for granted. Sir. They're both after the irregular anyway. Regardless of the showdown's outcome, the family that captures him first wins. Our role in this war is crucial. He's openly calling Bomb the irregular. The irregular entered the Boutta family's territory. We have to break through their line of defense and get our hands on him first. So stop complaining and charge before I send you all to hell. Damn. Oh, so she's the girl in the shell? So the shell that we seen from last chapter, that's her? Didn't expect that. Did not expect that at all. Yes, sir. Okay. Get rid of that thing. It scares me. All right. Kidding. Yes. The Slayer candidate's location we received appears to be correct. He's at a small station that belongs to the Boutta family. It's quite far from the direction in which our army is currently heading. Very well. We'll proceed that way immediately. When shall we go ahead with the revolution? I mean the revolt. It's too soon for that? Once the enemy begins firing on Bouta's army, we'll slip away and look for the irregular. Ultimately, the person who's going to capture the irregular will be none other than me. Kidding. We'll save the revolt for afterwards. That's why Garuro... That's why Garuro was like, why did he betray... Like, why did he not come with us? Why did he betray us? That's why. That's why he said that. I took note of it. But that's why. There was a plan to revolt against Traumaray. But now that Kidding has seen a situation where he can come out victorious and on top, he's going to take it. Gotcha. You remember May and Angel? I do remember May and Angel. I do remember. Angel, she was the one with the orange hair. They wore the brown hood. She's the one that Iwa stomped out in the dollar game, right? Yeah, no, we see a branch leader with wings. That, yeah. Wow, I didn't even put that together. So people are probably right that she was from the Lopopia family all the way back in season 2. Yeah, that's a good call. The Tower at Large doesn't know about V and Arlen, so it's the yeah, so it's the 10 and Jihad. That's a lot of people say that by the end of this arc, bomb status and regular. Oh gosh. My throat's just about done at the beginning of this chapter. Excuse me. Gotcha. That'd be interesting for bomb status to be revealed. That would be. That would be really interesting. Okay. Let's continue. All right. We'll save the revolt for afterwards. What was their plan? This is that I'm thinking. It's also confusing since the Bay Lords have beef with Lopopia, so how they end up with partners from Lopopia, even if they're in FUG. Right. Right. That's a good question. I don't know. Secure bomb, then figure it out. I guess so. But I'm just thinking about before this situation presented itself. They were planning to revolt. They were planning to revolt before the situation presented itself. Because Keating was with them, and then Keating decided not to. We don't know when he decided not to, and he could have just been lying to them for a good minute. But if this whole situation with Bomb never presented itself, how would they try to overthrow one of the family leaders? Or try to, like, separate themselves, or try to take, like, I don't know. But then it's like, no, because Garura was working with FUG. So that means Keating would have been in bed with FUG too, no? Right? Garuro's in bed with FUG, no? So that means you would have had a second in command to a family in bed with FUG. If there's someone in FUG, or if they had that power to try to, I don't know, maybe. You might be right. You've been saying that for a while too. Because we're starting to see this FUG web spread much more wider than we thought. Because I remember way before this hiatus, this was during the beginning of season 3. I remember one of those streams we were sitting there talking, and we were trying to figure out whose side do people fall on, and how skewed the power balance is between FUG and their supporters and Jihad, the army, and all the different family heads. And I remember I'm like, we got Bomb, we got Ivan Kel, we got Cha, we got Karaka, we got Jinsung, we got these people and these people, the other Slayers possibly. And it's just like, it's so unbalanced when you think about the magnitude of the 13 heads. But now it's like the deeper we get into this, it's like, okay, so there's individuals that were in the Lopopia family. If we were to assume, based off what Garuro said last chapter or 2 chapters ago, where it's like, how come Keating isn't with us? Like, what's going on? How come why did he not come with us? Seemingly, like, Keating and Garuro and other people were in bed with FUG. Right? They were in bed with them. So if all the way up to the second in command for the Lopopia family possibly could have been working with FUG, what does that mean for all the other families? What powerful individuals in that family is connected to FUG as well? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, the corruption runs deep. We can end up in a situation if we don't have more of these like kiddings, like I'm gonna do this on myself, f them. Like, you could have a lot of these families flipped inside out, and we thought it was super skewed against FUG, but in all reality it could damn near be even, if not more, on FUG's side, depending on which individuals and which families are on the side of them. That's crazy to think about, because like you would have someone like Kidding, who's the second in command, who, because Traumare has been inactive for, that's what you got to think about. Kidding, like, Traumare was so inactive that people inside the Lopobia family didn't know if he was still alive. So Keating was the one that was really in control. He was the top dog. So if you have someone like Keating, let's just so to say, reveal that he's a part of FUG, he's siding with FUG and we're revolting, that would fracture the whole Lopobia in half. Because you would have the people that are loyal to Traumare, but then you have the people that haven't seen Traumare in God knows how long, and they're loyal to Keating. So does that mean I join Keating and I go against the family? And if Keating is doing this, he's second in command, that means there must be a way to beat him, right? But then he's backed by all these people. That would fracture every single family if FUG has powerful ties in every single family. It would fracture every family, depending on the influence of the person that is corrupted or turn to FUG. That's interesting. That completely flips this whole war on its head. That flips everything. It really does. Holy crap. Really flips everything. All right, let me continue. Wow. Okay. The previous day in the air above the middle area. Attention all units aboard the ship. We are arriving at the assembly area soon. Yama, dude, it's been a minute since we've seen them. If I'm not mistaken, Yama and Doom are trying to blend in with all of the beast people here so they're not picked out of the crowd, correct? That's what they're trying to do? That's the last time we talked to them? That's what their plan was? Right? I don't remember. All beasts can on board. Wait by the exit. We're almost there. Let's see what this assembly area is like. Okay. It's a big hippo. Kadidi? Kadidi. The third transport ship has arrived. Very well. This guy has royal hippos. Very well. Station the third transport ship at the slight... Station the third transport ship at a slight distance from the main army and surrounded with hippos. Then disembark our family's troops first. We're going to incinerate the third transport ship and the beastkin. Okay. The White Sox throw it off. They throw it off. I'm just saying. You know what? His hair reminds me of the guy from is it, what series is that? Am I thinking of Yu Yu Hakusho or am I thinking of Rurouni Kenshin? Time out. Hold on. I think it's Rurouni Kenshin. Cho. Yeah, this guy. This guy. Hold on. You see it? Reminded me of this guy as soon as I seen it. As soon as I seen it, it reminded me of him. This is from Rurouni Kenshin. Alright, I'll close this out. Not bad. Alright. Here we go. Begin. Damn, Hippo's got hyper beam? What's going on? Golly! Damn, hippos? Yama, I think they know we're on board. I agree. But still, how can they slaughter their own allies like this? Don't beastkin lie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's social commentary. My bad. Don't beastkin lives matter at all to them? These hippos have hyper beam. It's crazy. Who's that? There he is. Hey, you damn cat. He's the one who killed the tame. Can we get Super Saiyan 4 Yama, please? Well, not right now. We don't want him to start using power. Once again, what's the point? Did he punch through that hippo? Damn. That hippo's not supposed to be compressed that much. That hippo's done. Hey, are you from Lopobia's army? That the green hair kind of gives it away, but that's right. Who are you? I'm Yama the Slayer. Look at his face. And I just became the leader of these beastkin. A Slayer? What's a Slayer doing here? What's a Slayer doing here? I'll try stopping him first. Everyone get in defensive formation and notify the commander. Don't let him leave the area. Yes, sir. Doom. Get the beastkin off the ship. They'll die if they stay in there. All right, Yama. I just want to see him go into Super Saiyan 4 mode. How are we going to just give him the cool form and then he never uses it again? Just use it. Please. Okay, let's go. Don't be afraid, everyone. Where's Paul? I haven't thought about Paul in forever. Where is Paul? Where is our dog Broly prototype? Where is he? Why would a Slayer do something so foolish? Are you trying to start a war with the Lopobia family? Yep. Yep, that's exactly what I was doing. I'm stabbing you bastards in the back while your main forces are distracted by fighting Pobidao's army. You got a problem with that? Paul was with everyone else when they left, and that's okay. I legit didn't remember. I can't believe this. Sir, we're on our way to the battlefield. Don't waste troops on a meaningless fight. Damn, who's this guy? I don't remember this guy. Get the troops away from him. Not even an army of hippos could beat him. Isn't that right, Slayer? I think I remember. I remember the name Catan. Okay. Field Army Vice Commander Lopobia Catan. That's true. But to me, you don't look much different from a hippo. I like when Yama gets on his trash talk. I like Yama though. Yama's one of my favorite characters. So when Yama get to talking hot, I like it. Well, you'll soon find out you'll find out soon enough, damn, how different we are. Just walking on air. Yama, you haven't recovered from your injuries. You know he's gonna fight. You know he's gonna fight. There's nothing you can say that's gonna stop him from fighting. He knows I'm Slayer Baylord Yama, and yet he still wants to fight me? You think you stand a chance against me, huh? Keep your hands off the beastkin while we're fighting. Don't try anything funny. Alright? Fine. Okay. Okay, we had a little Dragon Ball Z power up scene, and then they jump into action. Okay. Since you asked for it, prepare to be crushed like a bug. I just want him to, please, so I can shut up. Okay, caught the punch. All right. You see that vein on his shoulder? Yeah. Damn, he hit him. Okay. Okay. And lulling myself to sleep. I need something. You got two big muscular men with their bulging muscles fighting each other. I need something more energetic. Like you got these two big hulking men fighting each other. I need something more energetic. All right, I can't believe that guy's stronger than our boss. No wonder he's a slayer. So you're as strong as the rumors say. Did you only just realize that? Cool. I obviously can't beat you with strength alone. Huh? He kicked him in the knee? He kicked him in the knee? The hell is that? Why did you back down all of a sudden? What's wrong? Not everybody's gonna want to head up with you, Yama. Just head to head, just throwing a one. Are you scared because I'm stronger than you thought? No, you drill bit. What is that? Wait, is that a gun? Is that a gun? What the? He's got a gun. He's got a straight up gun. The best way to hunt animals is with tools. A gun? Whap. That bastard. What does he think he's doing? Hey, hold on. Damn it. Time out. What are you doing? Oh, man. Just, chill. Relax. Oh, man. Hey, do you really think you could beat me with a little toy gun? Why'd you say that? There's gonna be a bigger gun. There always is a bigger gun. There always is a bigger gun. There's always a bigger gun. Rocket launcher. Then I'll use a gun more suited to your size. That's not what I meant. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Knowing Yama's temper, show me the glorious form. I doubt we'll be sneaking out of here quietly. It's almost there. We're almost there. Are you okay, Yama? Why are you so worried about me? That didn't even tickle. We're almost there. We're almost there. We got the hair. He's got some of the shoulder going. Come on, man. We're almost there. He's just showing off in front of the beastkin. Even if the attack wasn't that powerful, it's dangerous to keep accumulating damage like this. His wounds from the last battle are quite deep. Hey, you. Go ahead and shoot again. He's Vegeta. That's all he is. He's Vegeta. Just getting beat up, more beat up, goading him, getting beat up, and then actually something's gonna hurt. And then now you're holding your arm. So come on, just fight. Hey, you, go ahead and shoot again. I was just about to do so. I have plenty. What it? What? Vice Commander, who told you to waste all that precious ammunition with a war coming up? Well, we got someone strong in front of us. We gotta fight. You were assigned the position of Field Army Vice Commander for a reason. You're supposed to keep your subordinates in line, not go on a rampage yourself. You and your brother can never seem to control yourselves. Commander, is this Robadon? Is that Robadon? Because that looks like him with that big thing on his back. Excuse me. I know I ordered you to slaughter the beastkin on the transport ship. He looks cool right here. We're almost there. Right? We're almost there. We got the hair. We got the shoulder. I'm gonna have to come back and save this panel. We're almost there. I know I ordered you to slaughter the beastkin on the transport ship. Commander. But it's a whole different story if there's a FUG Slayer on board. Especially one like Baylord Yama. Baylord? I haven't heard that name in ages. I didn't get to fight him many times since I belonged to the Field Army, but he made a deep impression on me. That voice. I'm sure he was a true loyal subject until the very end. Are you Wang Wang's son? Robadon's design is really cool. I love his design. You know my father. I knew it was you. This guy is so powerful. Welcome back to Lopobia's battlefield. Son of Wang Wang. That's a cold panel. I'm the commander-in-chief of Lopobia's field army. My name is... That's a cold way to end a chapter. I love Yama's design. I love it. I've been waiting for this to come back for quite a long time. And we're almost there. We're almost there. Not quite there. We're almost there. Where is it? I just want to see this design one more time because this isn't his complete design. We know he's probably going to end up looking like some weird Pokemon, like how what's his name looks, like how Trom looks. Not Trom. How Yasracha looks. That's what I'm saying. We're almost there. I just need the arms. I need the arms and the legs. We're basically there, if I'm being honest. We're basically there. But I need the big things around them too. We're basically there. I think this looks really dope. This is really dope to me. Well, this is just really dope to me. I really like this look. I really do. So we're basically there. He doesn't have like the arms or anything in that. I'd love it if he did though. Robadon looks cool, man. I like Robadon's design. I do. He looks really dope. He looks really dope. And I'm glad that we're getting some respect put on his name. Because before it felt like they just compared Robadon, like, well, I compared Robadon similar to Fights. Those are like, oh, he has the same title as Fights, but since that moment when he first was shown, whenever that kid was talking to him, like, hey, are you gonna betray them too? Yada 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 yada, blah 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 blah. Like, they've been putting some respect on his name. It's becoming a really big player. What's the comment say? Just went USA style. Really cool, man. Really, really, really cool. This shouldn't have took 2 hours, but it did. I'm sorry. This should not have taken 2 hours, but it did. I'm sorry. He looks really cool, man. He really does. But now we're in a situation where Robadon and Yama are coming face to face. We are fighting, and now it's really like a race against time before one of these two kill each other. Right? Looks like a buff druid. Like, we're like in a race against time. We don't want these two to kill each other because Yama is with us. And if we take Laura and company alongside with Bomb, with that blessing to go to Robadon, there's a chance that we can at least partner up. I'm not saying pull Robadon to our side. I won't say that. But we could partner up for the time being in our efforts to fight back against Traumaran. So last thing we want to do is go against each other and weaken each other before we go against them. Keating and the Transformation Baylord Bros got the worst designs in the series to me. Too wild and crazy to be cool and sick, but not weird and strange enough to be interesting. I don't know. I think a lot of the beast, the beasts. What throws me off with the beast people is, I think they were like explained to us as dogs when they really are chimeras, and none of their abilities make sense with being dogs. So that's what threw me off originally. But I think just from me and my standpoint, I hate so many other designs before I get to Kirin or Yama. Yama's design is one of my favorites, but Yama's one of my favorite characters. And I like how Kirin looks. Kirin is his design is interesting to me. I don't know why. I can't explain why I like it so much, but I do like it a lot. I do. I don't know. It feels different than just looking at people all the time. Because a lot of the time in this series, we're looking at mostly people. We very few and far between do we get non-humanoid looking things. Well, Kirin is humanoid, but just regular people looking. And Kirin he's that. He doesn't just look like a normal person. Doesn't look like a normal person. I like it. It's different. For me, anyways. It's different than the usual just, I'm a kid. Or I'm an adult. It's different than that. Just realized yesterday Kirin's design was based on a phoenix. Was it really? That makes sense. I see it now. Kirin has a DBZ design. Yeah, if I'm being honest, Dragon Ball Dragon Ball designs haven't been top tier since the 80s, if I'm being honest. Being honest, it hasn't been top tier since the 80s. Nothing past the end of Z has really been, whoa, amazing as far as like unique designs, not transformations or anything. Yeah. Oh, Kinin is simply based on the Japanese Chinese creature Kinin. Let's Google it. I don't know what that looks like. I just know it's a technique that Sasuke uses. Let's look up what it looks like. Does he? Kinda, a little bit. I see it a little bit in some of these images that I'm looking at. The Kinin more so looks like the thing from Princess Mononoke, the Forest Spirit. That's what a Kinin looks like to me mostly. But I see it. I definitely see it. I'm like looking at this. It's like I see it. Like where I get the Kinin similarity. I get it. Have a good one. Yeah, see you tomorrow. I gotta get out of here too. It's freaking, what time is it? 7 o'clock. I haven't done nothing. I came home, changed clothes, came down here. No, I lied. I played Mortal Kombat for an hour when I should have been doing this. But he's mostly humanoid. I do see it though, like 100%. Like looking at something like this, and think about kidding. It does look like it. Robadon looks cool though. Robadon does look cool. Dragon from Neverending Story. A little bit, yeah. This, I'm glad that I had these chapters to read all together. 2, I don't want to fall behind this far ever again. And 3, there was a lot of information that we got from these chapters that we didn't know before. That whole with getting like revolting against Traumaray and possibly being tied to FUG, and with the implications that has on all the other families, that's something to think about. Actually getting Laura just like going to Bomb like, hey, this is this. I only really care about my family. And right now, my family's safety kind of lays in your hands. I'm going to give you this information and do with it what you would do with it as you will, even though she knows what his will is. Kind of. So we got that. We got Traumaray out here just destroying the Pobedao forces. Just moving battlefield to battlefield, location to location, looking for that big, what's his face? That big goblet, destructive, unknown technology that Gaston has. Got him jumping around. Gaston hasn't shown his face yet, right? He hasn't shown his face yet. But we know he has something up his sleeve. He always does. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. And I like it. And I like it. And I like it. But I'm going to leave it there. We've been here for 2.5 hours. So I'm going to call it. I'm going to get this up for YouTube peeps. If you're still here watching this, you're watching it probably in an hour or 2. More so 2 hours. We'll be here next week for 163. Rundown for this week. I'm probably going to try to spend tomorrow catching up on some stuff. Omniscient Reader will be live. And then I don't know if we're doing anything new for fall. Just picking up the shows that we were doing before. So all the returners that we did. So keep an eye out for that. That's all I got. thank you guys. I appreciate you. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of your week. Have a good weekend. Hopefully, God willing, I see you guys right back here next Monday for season 3, episode 163 of Tower of God. So again, thank you. I appreciate you, and I'll see you. Peace out.